faith fell silent in the desert, fire rose from the ashes, and the one who held it was Nuri Pasha. Episode 16.7, Nuri Pasha Killigil, the Architect of Fire. Shadow Officers, the Fall of an Empire. When faith fell silent in the desert, fire rose from the ashes, and the one who held it in his hands was Nuri Pasha. Prologue: The Brothers in Ashes. Istanbul, 1918. The empire has fallen. The capital lies in a cold silence. One by one, the generals vanish into shadow. But in a dim room, among maps and burned flags, a young man's eyes still gleam. Nuri Killigil, the younger brother of Enver Pasha, a man who sees in defeat not an end, but a design. My brother went forth with prayer. I shall return with fire. He looks east, toward the Caucasus, where perhaps from the ashes a new empire can be forged. Scene 1. The Army of Islam. Ganja, spring 1918. In the mountains of the Caucasus, drums echo once again. Nuri Pasha gathers a new army of Turks, Azeris, and Kazakhs. He does not obey a sultan's command. He writes his own prophecy, the Army of Islam. Each soldier a spark of a greater flame. Faith has given way to fervor. Prayers have become oaths. We are not soldiers of faith. We are sons of fire, and fire has no return. At night, in the commander's tent, a map of Baku glows under the lantern's light. Beside it, a photograph of Fakhreddin Pasha, the guardian of Medina, and beneath it, written in red ink, he guarded, I will build. Scene 2. Fire over Baku. Outskirts of Baku, August 1918. The sky burns red. Oil blazes, the earth blackens, and screams ride the wind. The Bolsheviks retreat, and Nuri Pasha charges through the smoke. In the heart of battle, the fire reshapes the face of faith. He watches, unflinching. This fire is not the end. It is purification. As Baku falls, his name spreads, but his victory is quiet, for he knows the higher a flame rises, the sooner it consumes itself. Scene 3. Betrayal and Exile. Tbilisi, winter 1919. The war is over, but his fire still burns. Allies scattered, enemies closing in. He is summoned, not to headquarters, but to judgment. On the train home, a notebook rests in his hands. He writes, "We fought with faith and built with fire, but they understood neither." Through the window, snow drifts across the Caucasus. Each white flake, a memory of ash. Scene 4. The Factory of Dreams. Istanbul, 1930. No swords, no medals remain. In a quiet factory far from politics, Nuri builds bullets and tests gunpowder. Each machine's rhythm echoes the march of his lost army. On the wall, a red-inked map of the East, a line drawn from Anatolia to Turkestan, a dream still unextinguished. Perhaps the war is over, but my fire still speaks. Some nights he hears his brother's voice. Nuri, keep the flame alive. The East has not yet awakened. Scene 5. Death in the Flame. Istanbul, 1962. A calm morning. The air is thick with gunpowder and fate. The factory trembles. Then an explosion tears through the sky. In that instant, Nuri Pasha smiles, as though he had written this ending long ago. The fire was never my enemy. It was my only path. The city mourns. Among the ruins, one thing remains intact, a small notebook. On its cover, the dream that burned still shines. Epilogue: From Faith to Fire. Fakhreddin Pasha fought with faith. Nuri Pasha built with fire. One guarded the walls of Medina, the other imagined the walls of a new East. Both died in silence, yet their shadows still fall across the broken empire. Faith has faded, fire has dimmed, but the shadow still moves. Preview: Episode 16.8, Rashid Bey Diyarbakiri, the Silent Architect. In the same years when Nuri's fire flickered for the last time, another man waged another kind of war, not with swords nor with politics, but with microscopes and maps. Rashid Bey Diyarbakiri, physician and officer, a man who fought not to spill blood but to heal it, who replaced the command with compassion and turned the battlefield into a ward of mercy. In him, the shadow was born not from faith nor from fire, but from knowledge. In the next episode, Rashid Bey Diyarbakiri, the Silent Architect, we travel from trenches to hospitals, from dust to reason, from battle to understanding. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and stay with us, for the shadows still stir, and this time in the silence of thought.